Sports Chat. I am your host, Nizzy, and in this video, you guys, we're going to be breaking down last night's matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Chicago Blackhawks, where the Oilers were able to come away with the victory by a final score of 5-2, you guys. Big time first period for the Oilers, able to pot 4 goals home in the first there for a 4-1 lead after one period, you guys, and then Draisaitl gets a nice breakaway, shorthanded goal to seal the deal, make it a 5-2 final. Right, real quick before we go ahead and start breaking down this game, you guys, if you go ahead and like this video, if you like sporting content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more sporting content like this in the near future. I've been getting a ton of support lately, you guys, and I greatly appreciate it. We're going to keep coming out with as much content as possible here for you guys. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and start breaking down this game from last night. The Edmonton Oilers now improved their record to 13-4 on the season, one of their hottest starts in franchise history. Looking outstanding so far through the 17 games that have been played. And hopefully we can keep the ball rolling here. Obviously, we've found out some injury news over the last couple of days here. Darnell Nurse will be out for the next 3 weeks with a broken finger. So that's just going to give an opportunity for some of the other guys to step up. They called up Broberg from the AHL. So we're going to get to see him play a little bit of minutes out there over the next couple of weeks while Darnell Nurse recovers from his finger injury there. Obviously, Mike Smith also had a setback with his injury woes, so he's gone back onto the long-term IR, so he's not going to be back anytime soon, which is okay right now, you guys, because Stuart Skinner's looked absolutely outstanding so far, especially in the last 2 games. I thought he looked pretty good in the other games that he got the start in for us this year. Obviously, allowed a few goals, but a lot of them weren't his fault. We were not giving him a lot of help in front of him in those games, but the last 2 games he's looked absolutely outstanding. Obviously, the huge performance against Winnipeg a couple days ago, you guys, only allowing 1 goal on 48 shots, I believe it was, standing strong in the shootout as well to hold on. Obviously, was played big for us as well when McDavid took that high sticking at the end of the game versus Winnipeg there, got a 4-minute major, and he was able to hold tight in net for us there, and we were able to pull out the victory in that game. Just an absolutely incredible performance from Stuart Skinner, homegrown talent as well. The dude's from Edmonton, so it's happy to see the guy get the start. Happy to see him have some success here in his hometown of Edmonton there. Obviously, another big night for him against the Chicago Blackhawks. Saved 29 of 31 shots on net for a .935 save percentage. Had a couple big saves early in the game. Definitely kept the lead where it was for us a few times there. Just loving his poise that he's got in the net. He's very good playing his position properly. Kind of making the proper reads on the play so that way you can get set up in the good position to be able to stop the puck on those cross-ice passes. So overall, I really liked what I've seen from the guy so far. He's also only a 23-year-old goaltender, so he's got a lot of learning to do still. Obviously, if he keeps playing the way he's playing here, it looks like Edmonton Oilers might have found their goaltender of the future here, you guys, which would be phenomenal. Obviously, with Mike Smith being pretty well done his career here. He's in his 40s now. He's probably got this season, and maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get one more season out of him. So we were going to need some goaltending coming on down the line here, so it's nice to see Stuart Skinner step up. Looked real good in last night's performance. I'm sure he's going to get some more run time over these next couple of weeks while Mike Smith still remains on the IR there. Give Koskinen a little break. He's been playing a lot of minutes lately so far this season. He's also been playing really well for us, which is nice to see. Just the goaltending's been on par for us so far this year. Obviously, the goal scoring helps a lot. I mean, we have not been struggling to score goals at all this year. Obviously, putting 5 home again in this game against the Chicago Blackhawks. We had McDavid with a goal and assist again last night. 2-point night for him. 2-point night for Draisaitl with a goal and an assist. Obviously, had that nice breakaway with the shorthanded goal there in the third period when the score was 4-2. Made it 5-2 to seal the deal there. A nice goal by Draisaitl on that one. Tyson Barrie ends up getting a goal on the power play. Ryan McLeod got a goal for us. Yamo gets a shorty, so 2 shorties in last night's game, you guys. I believe those were the 2 first shorthanded goals of the season for the Edmonton Oilers, so obviously they're coming in bunches for us. Hopefully we can keep that ball rolling. I think our penalty kill has been real solid so far this year. Obviously, last night was the first time that we had the shorthanded goals, but we've been playing real solid defensively. When it comes to the penalty kill, I think we're tops in the league when it comes to the penalty kill. Obviously, the power play, we're tops in the league. But it's just nice to see that the special teams is doing real good out there. You had Bouchard, with 2 assists as well. He's been real solid so far this season for us. Obviously, he's going to have to step up a bit with Darnell Nurse being out for the next few weeks. But he's just so poised for for a young defenseman. I think he does a great job on trying to find those lanes from the point to get a shot on net. Does a great job getting out of our own end as well, making the right plays and the right passes. That's one thing I've noticed that's been a huge improvement for the Edmonton Oilers this year, you guys, is breaking out of our own end is just so much smoother. All the forwards seem to come back properly, and we're doing the proper breakouts here. You know, tape-to-tape passes. We're not doing stupid stretch cross ice passes, trying to get the puck from our own end to center ice there. You know, we're having all the guys coming back into the zone to break out properly for a change, which is nice to see. Helps a lot with the success, obviously, being able to get the puck out of your own end. And then we're just doing a great job as well, pinching down in the offensive zone, holding pucks in their end, and obviously building that wall at the neutral zone there, not allowing guys just to skate freely into the offensive zone on us. So just overall, just the schematics and the way the boys have been playing the game has just been so much better this year comparatively to years past. It seems like we're all clicking on all cylinders right now. You know, getting lots of contributions from the bottom end guys and the bottom six of the offensive lines there, which is nice to see. Fogle gets an assist last night. Hyman got another assist. I think Seavor had an assist as well. So you're just getting a little bit of chip-ins from everybody on the squad right now. You're not relying too heavily, even though Draisaitl and McDavid are still leading the league in points, you're not fully reliant upon them to carry you in games right now. We're getting a lot of back-end scoring. Same with our defensemen are putting the puck home as well right now. So it's just been a full collective team wins lately. Everyone's just playing together right now. It's just beautiful to watch, nice hockey to watch. You know, and hopefully the boys can keep the ball rolling here. I've got a couple days off now. We got Dallas coming up on Tuesday. Chicago's playing the Canucks tonight on a back-to-back, so I'm sure they're gonna be chomping at the bit for a victory after a tough loss to the Oilers last night. Hometown kid Kirby Doc from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta there had 2 assists last night as well, so give a quick shout out to him. He did a good job there for the Chicago Blackhawks, trying to keep them in that game. Lankinen, their goalie, had a decent performance, nothing crazy. It could have been a higher scoring game. I'd say he had a couple big time saves there that held that game to a 5-2 score. I could have easily been a 7 or an 8-2 score if he didn't rob us on a few of those goals. So he ended up finishing 28 saves out of 33 shots on net for an .848 save percentage in that one. Yeah, so overall, like what I see from the squad right now, you guys, Edmonton Oilers are looking real good, primed up and ready to go this year. Obviously, it's a long season still. We're only 17 games into the season here. But if we can keep this pace and keep it rolling, there's no doubt that we can be tops in our division at the end of this season. And then the biggest question mark, obviously, is going to be the playoff performance. Obviously, last year was quite unfortunate, going out 4-0 to the Jets. So that's going to be the big thing for the Edmonton Oilers, is being primed and ready to go for the playoffs and taking it up another notch and playing that hard-nosed physical brand of hockey that's going to be necessary to go make a good push in the playoffs this year, you guys. So yeah, pretty much wraps her up for this video. Nice victory for the Oilers to improve to 13-4 on the season, you guys. 5-2 over the Chicago Blackhawks on their home ice last night. Would love to get your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. How do you think the Oilers fared in last night's game? What do you guys think the chances are of us beating the Dallas Stars here coming up on Tuesday? Would love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. Please go ahead and like this video if you like sporting content like this. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more sporting content like this in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, man. And this is Nizzy with the Sports Channel. Peace.